Hi, it's Lily Amanda for Portrait Creatives. In this video, we are going to talk about why some presets don't work. I want to help you to identify the reasons why, so help you to get more success when using presets. Okay, so these are the things to keep in mind. And most of the time, you just have to play with them a lot so you get to know what works, what doesn't. And when you go on a site to particularly looking for preset to buy, it's important to look at the image examples. Like, are they matching your photographic style? And are those color and tones and effect that you like? Like, it doesn't have to be your style, but as long as it's something you like, you can go ahead try. Because I do believe that our style will keep evolve as you go through some different experience. You have different thinking towards the art you create. And I do think that the style does change. But the principle is always go for something you like. That something make you feel, wow, that's exciting, I want to try that. Or something like, oh, I never thought that could be done. Let me try this one. So something that make you exciting, make you curious about it. And I think that's all good. And that's all worth to try, because that's how you evolve when you try new things. Okay, so these are the points that I figure out. Some people would tell me like, well, I'm not a preset person because it doesn't work for me. But I would say preset really helps you to style your photograph and create a mood for your photograph quick as well. And I would say on the way you play with preset and use different presets, you get to know your style better. I have been using presets for many years, and I have tried many different types of presets. And I buy presets from other photographers too. So I want to share with you why some preset doesn't work. So first thing is, I think in the early days, when you download Adobe Lightroom, it has already a set of presets or a few sets of presets built in. Those are designed for you to try how to use preset. They are not designed to help you to create beautiful photograph. I'm just being honest, because they are generalized. They are very general type of preset. They do not have a certain style. I feel they're just no good. So don't worry about the built-in presets. I would just delete them and having only those ones that really suit my work. Okay, so that's the first thing. Some people, after they try the built-in presets, they will think like, oh, presets are no good, it's not good for me. But it's not true. It's just like, it's not suitable for your work. So I will encourage you to download other people's presets and to try and have fun. And also the type of presets. And I've seen people also, they will download random type of presets and apply to random photographs. And that's not the way to approach this. For example, if you take landscape photos, it's important you find a similar type of landscape. For example, is it snow? Is it green fields? Or is it mountains? So are they blue sky? Or it's a sunset photo? So take that subject into consideration when you buy the presets. Then you look at those samples, and they might tell you like, this is for sunset, this is for snow, and this is for mountains, for example. So that's easier for you to understand that which preset actually will work for you. You don't mix like landscape preset to full preset, because they do need different type of adjustment and to make the image look amazing, okay? So don't mix up different genres of preset together. Like landscape, you apply to landscape presets. For portraits, you use portrait preset. And the third point is, you need to see like what type of preset you need. Like, is it for color? Is it for black and white? Is it for grain or special effects, like color effect? You need to identify what you want to choose the preset, because there's no point like you having a portrait but it add a lot of blue or purple tone in it. That's not going to work. So what type of preset you choose is also very, very important. The fourth one is, I've seen people like buying hundreds of different presets, like in one package. That is like when, especially this is Black Friday, right? Let me just get it all so I can play it all and see which one I like. Yeah, if you're already a seasoned preset player, you can, okay? Because you know what you want already. So going through all these presets, it won't be a problem. But if you're new to presets, I would suggest you just buy a set, maybe just like from 5 to 10 different presets, and really identify which type that you need and go for it, okay? And because having hundreds is very confusing, you'll end up like tired just trying all of them out for one image, and you end up you have very confused mind and you don't know which one to choose. So it can be overwhelming having so many presets, and that sometimes can put you off from using it as well, because when you have to spend hours to try out different presets, it's time consuming and also confusing as well. So I would say, like, don't buy the hundreds of preset pack. Trying to find a smaller pack of presets and really try them out and customize them. Fifth point. Like, for example, if you take portraits and you're looking for presets, you need to see like the preset you are going to buy is studio portraits or outdoor portraits, because they are entirely different. Or these are our family portraits or baby portraits. They are all different, okay? Because you apply something that's for family and want to get dramatic effect, I think that would be a little bit difficult, because with family, we tend to go for the tone that is harmony, not something that is strong or too moody, okay? So remember, the subject is very, very important for you to choose the right preset. 6, usually the presets have stronger effect, stronger than you need. So do tone them down. Because when I create presets, I have this thing in my mind, like if I have it too subtle, you won't see the difference. And I know you can always tone it down. So keep that in mind. When you see the preset that is having too dramatic effect, you can always just tone it down by dragging the slider. There is a slider here. Let me show you. For example, let's say this image. Okay, this is Louisa, beautifully Louisa. And we are going to go for develop. And then the presets. These are my presets. For example, if I choose this one, Ash Cloud, and I feel that this is just too strong, it's really not my type, not my style, then you see the slider over here, amount. You can just reduce it like that. Okay, or increase it, increase the effect. Okay, so this is the slider you need to keep in mind, you need to use it. And most of the time, we will need to reduce the effect. Do customize the presets. The previous one I talked about reduce the effect from the slider here, the amount slider. And the next thing is you really have to go into to see like what you want out of this image. For me, I seeing the skin can be a bit brighter, so I'm going to add a little bit more exposure to it. Okay, so you need to customize the presets. No preset is going to be 100% suit your image. They always will need some tweaking. Okay, and just keep that in mind. So that's another way to prevent you to think like the preset doesn't work for me. Okay, but if you apply to all these points I talked about, I'm sure you'll find preset is something really fun to work with. So these are the reasons you might find why preset doesn't work sometimes. I hope what I talked about would change your mind to think about preset in a different way. And perhaps you don't use preset right now, you might think of like, maybe you would try. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you find value out of it, please give us a thumbs up. We will keep uploading helpful tutorials to help you to learn Photoshop, Lightroom, and photography. So subscribe to our channel because we don't want you to miss out any. And I'll see you in the next video.